While being in the creative process of making or of making a work, the mind often starts doing something very subtle. It starts replacing seeing. At first, you often don't really notice it. You are still looking at the work. But gradually, you're no longer really present with it. Your thoughts have started taking over and are consuming all of your attention. And you are no longer directly with the process. You're thinking about what the process should be, or what it means, or what it represents. Or sometimes you're thinking about other people's work, or how it compares to you, and it's all internally. And while you're thinking about all of this, the work itself becomes secondary. It's almost like it disappeared into the background, and everything that's prominent right now is your thoughts. Often it doesn't feel dramatic. It doesn't feel like this is a shift of attention because it feels so normal to start thinking about these things while you're making work or while you're in a process. It's more like a habit. But subtly underneath, these thoughts have a feeling of uncertainty that comes from all of this overthinking or the pressure of having to know before you have really discovered anything, and the feeling that you have to resolve something instead of just discovery. And the mind steps in to create a structure through thinking and through these thoughts of comparison and of controlling the outcome by thinking about what it should mean or what it represents or what it should look like, to create an explanation and to create an internal certainty. But by doing that, it quietly replaces direct seeing. Your attention is now removed from the present moment and direct experience of making, and the attention is now entirely in your thoughts about it. And what gets lost is very simple. It's not the work that gets lost, but the immediacy of the work itself, and the directness of working and of being alive and feeling alive while you are making and while you are in this process. Because seeing is always immediate, and it doesn't go through interpretation first. Thinking does. So the shift is not good thinking versus bad thinking. It's more subtle than that. It's, are you still in contact with the work itself, or are you in interpretation of it? And most artists don't notice it when this shift happens, because it's very subtle and it's very quiet. And the return is also very simple. It's not about thinking better or being smarter or figuring it all out or analyzing more. It's just about coming back to what's actually right here in front of you, in direct reality. It's returning to the sensory reality of the things in front of you and around you. It's coming back to what's actually here, present, right now, and noticing that again, like the textures and the smells and the colors. It's looking again without immediately translating it into meaning. And when we make these shifts, the work becomes visible and available to us again, not because anything externally changed, but because perception is back in contact with our sensory reality instead of in thinking. And I think that's what seeing really is. It's being close enough for the work to speak before the mind starts explaining things, before they are even discovered.